Oh, is this a cave? Is this an underwater cave? Oh, man. It's an underwater cave. Alright, well, screw that noise. So we'll stay within the confines of the circle and just seal this thing up. Okay, cool. Everything's good. Who orders pasta from Outback? Amelia does. Look, the reason why she did that is because I made a joke that she would order chicken tenders from a steakhouse. So she didn't want to this time, so she got pasta instead because she didn't want to live up to the stereotype that I pegged her as. Because she would have otherwise. I mean, Outback is kind of like an everything restaurant. They're not really like a steakhouse. If I wanted to go eat a good steak, Outback is not somewhere I would go. Nana's? You mean like your grandmother's house? Or are you saying like bananas? Goalie Bear? Potentially. What is a Nana's? There's like a Cuban place here called Nana's, but I don't think they're a steakhouse. Racing Kid, Uber wants to pay me so much money to drive in Durham. I'm sorry, but I'm not driving in Durham. Nope, I'm good. Yeah, right, Racing Kid. The only places that I would drive around Durham is like UNC's campus and Duke's campus. I'm not going up and down 147. I ain't going anywhere near Northgate Mall. They crazy if they think I'm gonna do that. Dude, Northgate Mall is so different from what I remember. We used to go there all the time when I was a kid. Racing Kids, sure, but like Alston Street and Briggs Road? Nope. Alston Avenue. I think it's weird how they made the southern part of 147 a toll road now. We're still emptying this pit out. McGilla, we're going all the way to Bedrock, my friend. How's it going, dude? Welcome in. We haven't even hit Deep Slate yet. Wait till we hit that. It's going to slow way down. Why no more glass around? Because I didn't want to sit here and AFK cactus growing. Figure if we were just sitting here watching cactus grow, it'd get kind of boring. So I figured we start digging. We'll do it later. We just don't have any cactus right now. There's no desert around us that we can go grab a lot of cactus from. What's the cactus for? You cook it for green dye. We need the green dye to mix with blue dye to make cyan, which is what that glass is over there. So the blue dye we can get from lapis lazuli from the cleric traders. That's easy. It's not regular glass. No, it's stained glass. It's the same color as the water. That's what gives it a nice fog effect there. If it was clear, you would see the panes and stuff. No, we have all the glass that we need. We just have to dye it all. So I figured we just come out here and slap around a little bit. I want to at least hit Deep Slate before we call it done for tonight. And right now we're on 20, so we're like 8 layers away from Deep Slate. Free for all, I'm in. Racing Kid, you don't have to dox yourself, but what part of Durham do you live near? How you doing, Mustache? Welcome in, buddy. It's good to see you today. Oh, you're between Durham and Roxborough. Okay. Gotcha. So you don't have a dog in this race at all. You're not anywhere near Durham. Oh, pickaxe. Pickaxe! Where were you guys at, chat? No one told me. Almost lost a netherite pickaxe. Armed to Hickville. I grew up in Granville County, which is due north of Raleigh. You take 85 from Durham to get there. Out near Creedmoor. Almost bought a house in Creedmoor. It's a nice area. Creedmoor's nice. It's grown up a lot in the last 10, 15 years because Raleigh's starting to creep up there. Butner's kind of iffy, though. I wouldn't go to Butner. I remember as a kid, though, we would have, like, Fireman's Day parades and stuff on the main street in Creedmoor. And we'd go there, and they would throw candy out from the cars, and we'd scoop up candy off the road, and we'd have, like, the little strawberry candies and, like, Jolly Ranchers and stuff. Then all the horses were at the end because they would poop all over the road. It was Boomhauer. Yo, man, let me tell you about this house. Yep. I know, it's crazy out here, huh? Hey, yo, man, let me tell you about how crazy it is over here. Yep. I can only imagine, dude. It's crazy. Well, have a good day. You're slowly trying to back up. Honey, get the car started. Yeah, we'll be back later. Have a great rest of your day. Oh, Goalie Bear. They're all over the place around here. That's what he said is yeah, there's people like that all over the place around here. Racing kid. That's where you kind of look at him and you just go like, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ain't like old times, huh? And then get right back into it. Oh, I'm gonna go off about something else. You're just like, yeah. My grandfather on my mom's side, he had like multiple strokes in like a week period, and he couldn't talk anymore. And he would look at you and go, and if you said what or you couldn't understand him, he would get angry. So you just had to be like, "Yeah, Grandpa, I hear you," and he'd laugh and walk away. So I got used to listening to people like that, Racing Kid. I got used to listening to people and just. What you do is you pay attention to their inflection. When they inflect upward, you're like, you get excited, you get your eyes real big. Yeah? Oh, yeah. Then they get quiet and sad. You're like, oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, Wikipedia. My grandpa was like that for years. And what sucks is my grandmother was taking care of him. And she got Alzheimer's while taking care of him. So she would, like, forget. to like bathe him or feed him, and it was really bad there for a while. All the kids were too proud to put their parents in a damn home. And we're like, just put your parents in a home, crazy kooks. They're all just like, they're fighting over each other of whether they should put their parents in a home or not. And it's like, come on, guys. When they're that bad off. How you doing, Slackster? It's funny, but not. It's sad. It's fun to make them feel good and happy. Well, yeah, no, I mean, you wanted him to be happy, and you know he was always talking about something good. And he was a medic in World War II. He was over in Iwo Jima. So he knew how to count in Japanese. So you would say, Grandpa, count to 10 in Japanese. And he'd go, hubba, 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 hubba. He'll start laughing. You're like, ah, that's so great, Grandpa. No one knew what he said. But he would do it. Grandpa, count to 10 in Japanese. Hubba, 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 hubba. Ah. Anything to like get his mind off of something if he looks like he's in a bad mood or something. You forgot who I was? Yeah. It gets like that sometimes, dude. My grandfather had Alzheimer's before he had the strokes. And I remember he forgot who we were. And he'd be like, "Who are you? Let me look at you." And you'd be like, "Grandpa, I'm your grandson. I'm 15 years old or whatever." He'll start crying. Oh, bless your heart. He'd cry and cry and cry. 5 seconds later, he'd look at you. Who are you, young man? Tell me who you are. And I'm like, I can't keep doing that. I was like, I can't. I'm sorry. I was like, I gotta go in the other room. I can't keep watching him cry over and over again. Sometimes you gotta tough it out though, but it's just, I just couldn't do it. It's crazy to watch him go like that. If I ever get to that point, I tell my loved ones, if I ever get to that point, just take me out. just do something. Put me in a wheelchair and like forget to grab me while I roll off a mountain or something, or just lose me in traffic somewhere. Just let me go. I would hate to put people through that crap. You wouldn't trade him for anyone else, racing kid? That's how they were growing up, man. We don't have those kind of people around here because all I have around here is like mild city folk. Because I'm not exactly in the city, but I'm a little off to the side. So like, the people who are smart live out here because they don't want to live in the city. But they're also not Boomhauer. So I've got like an in-between. Certainly is a lot slower around here, though. What city? I'm near Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm not in it. I'm not that stupid. But I'm a hop, skip, and a jump away from it. If I ever wanted to go venturing into town for God knows what reason. Hit me over the head with a dump and dump me on the back. Let the buzzards take care of me. I mean, she'd get in trouble for that, but I mean... Our friends ask when we're moving back to Seattle, and we're just like, yeah, right. Seattle's too far gone, man. It's nothing like the Fraser days. Is the last name for him ended with him? He was never able to have a boy? Yeah. The crazy thing about that, though, Goalie Bear, so many people are like, you ever looked into like closest, like me and you have the same relative as someone who lives in South Africa, someone who lives in Egypt, someone who lives in Antarctica, if anybody lives there. We all have one common ancestor. And if you ever do research on that, like, our bloodlines aren't that far apart from each other. I think as of like 10 years ago, our most common ancestor was like 2 BC, which is only like a couple thousand years ago. I'm sure that's moved forward a little bit now since the years have gone by. But I mean, bloodlines aren't as under a microscope as they were back in the day, you know? Like, people were proud of their last name because it meant something. But nowadays, it doesn't mean anything. There are guys that have, you know, 10 kids with 10 different women, so, you know, they, who knows what bloodline's going where and what directions it's going and everything else. Nate. I'm being awfully specific there, huh? I'm in an apartment, bud. I've been here going on 5 years now. Ever since I moved back up to North Carolina from Florida. Which I'm glad I'm not there right now. What is this? Why is this sticking out? This shouldn't be sticking out. This should be gone too. I'm trying to get this kind of back to being normal again. This should have a block in it. So it goes up to there, up to there, up to there. Okay, cool. So we brought the circle back. We got to get all that fixed up later. Just what I preferred. Oh, I mean, I prefer to live in my own house. I don't prefer to be in an apartment by no means. I just really can't afford to move, and I couldn't afford a house right now anyways if I had one. Your last name was a very negative connotation dating back 80 years or so. 2,000 people a month moving into Florida right now. Well, yeah. Florida's always going to be growing. The regular migration, Hafnium, you'll notice, is most people from New York, Quebec, and all those areas move down to Florida. Then when they get sick of moving down there, if they don't die, they move up to about the Asheville, North Carolina area. Charlotte. Charlotte's turning into, like, Seattle, believe it or not. It's turning into one of those kind of places. There's more reasons than just weather to move to Florida these days. Well, yeah, but the weather's the weather sucks in Florida. I like seasons, man. I like watching leaves change. I like, you know, cool breezes and stuff. You live in Florida, it's hot and rain. That's all you get. Yeah, no state taxes, but I mean, that's not the reason to go down there. You have seasons? Goalie Bear, you're in North Florida. That's different. North Florida is just southern Alabama. I'm talking like, when people think of Florida, they don't think of Orlando North or Tampa Bay North. They think of South Florida. Them's fighting words, you're southern Alabama. Don't get your panties in a bunch. Like Pensacola, Tampa Bay, Tallahassee, that's not Florida. No, unsub. You got gifted that sub. Get out of here. You're headed to Destin in October for some lack of seasons. Destin? Did you lose a bet? Why are you going all the way down to Destin for? I mean, October, you're kind of missing all the partying and stuff. Got a good deal on a beach spot. Okay. Enjoy, dude. You don't party, I'm old. Well, no, that's why you're going there in October. If I remember correctly, Destin's out there near Lauderdale, right, D-Pig? Wait, what am I doing? Hi, Simply Me. How are you? Welcome in. Destin's the Panhandle? Why did I think it was down near Lauderdale for some reason? I mean, either way. Oh, so yeah, you're just going to Southern Alabama, D-Pick. Shirt sticking to you and shirt somewhat sticking to you. No, Goldie Bear. That's the same season. That's the same season. It's just one experience is more rain than the other. Alright, I need to go 1, 2, 3. Ah! Yeah, for some reason I thought Destin was down south. I need to do this and cut 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then put this back. Wait. I only have 2 shulker boxes. What happened to the other one? Huh? Did I lose it? Did I not grab it? There it is. Ah! Gimme! Okay. Oh shit, that one's almost full of stone. Hiya! Nice. It's gonna get more and more dangerous to jump down off of that. But until then, we're gonna have fun. Oh, we came down 4 layers. Okay. So we should be at like 14 right now? 18. Oh god, what am I miscounting? Oops. Don't pay no mind to me. I obviously don't know what I'm talking about. That should be like the name of my stream. Don't pay attention to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, you know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of Weston. Weston, Florida's down there, right?